Your menstrual cycle. Big red wave. Guys, this one might not be for you, but you know what? Stick around because you might learn something. I might learn you a little bit, okay? So, as you guys know, your menstrual cycle is 28 days. You know, we're not here to talk about the science and the hormones and the yada, yada, yada. But I am here to advocate for tracking your menstrual cycle. Now, why would you want to track your menstrual cycle? Several reasons. Now, I mean, and I'm not talking about anything that has to do with fertility, and I'm not talking about anything that has to do with, general health and wellness. I'm talking about like your mood, your body functions, things like that. Because what I do as a coach is try to rein people back in before they start to spiral, right? Now, several times I have had clients start to track their menstrual cycles. They get the app and they say, boom, I started my period, start my counter. And every single time when we're talking to a client and I'm like, okay, so you've gained like 3 pounds this week. What happened? Well, I don't know. I'm on my plan. I'm on my diet. Like I feel tired and blah, blah, blah. Okay, check your app. Oh, yep. I'm about to have my period right there. I'm about to have my period. Okay, so we know that this is all water weight, that this is all just bloating. It's gonna pass. And then the following week, what happens? Oh, that weight goes away, right? It's a magic. No, it's not magic. It's your menstrual cycle. So I always advocate for checking and tracking and checking your menstrual cycle to make sure, that it's constant, that it's reliable, dependable, that it is basically happening at regular intervals, because you can tell a lot about what's happening with your body through your menstrual cycle, right? If your body is irregular, you might want to go to a doctor to check out your hormones. If your body is regular, okay, everything is fine, then everything becomes predictable. You know when you're going to gain weight. You know when your sleep is going to be trash. You know when you're going to be tired. You know, all of these things that are happening to your body are for a reason. And I don't know about you, but I know about me. And me, whenever I am about to have my period, like whenever my period tracker says that number 7, that is like a week before I'm about to get my period, like my brain goes into hyperdrive. It goes into self-doubt. It goes into anger, frustration, and all those wonderful things that I was talking about in my podcast, my last podcast, because all the hormones are out of whack. And I always give my husband a fair warning. Hey, love, the next couple of days I'm going to be extra bitchy. Just maybe steer clear of me, okay? I'm going to be hiding out in the bedroom. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong, but just know that I just need my space, okay? Insert Monica's, it's just one of them days. Okay, that is the last time you guys will ever have to suffer my singing, okay? Point is that I can better prepare my partner for my inevitable mood swings. And that is because I track. That is because I check my stuff. Okay. Not only that, but when it comes to my training, there are 3 really good weeks that I have. I'm crushing it at the gym. I'm feeling energetic. I feel wonderful. All my lifts are powerful and strong. And then this week right before, no, it's not even the week before my menstrual cycle. It is like 2 days before my menstrual cycle up till 3 days after it starts. So that 5-day span of right before it starts to right after it starts, those 5 days where I am absolute trash in the gym. Like, I can barely lift anything. Like, in my brain, the entire time, it's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Go take a nap. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Get off the treadmill. Get off this machine. Come on, Andy. You don't want to be here. You look terrible. You look ugly. Come on, just go home. We don't want to be here. And like, it just does not shut up the entire time. So I barely can lift anything. So when you're at the gym and you're feeling like crap and you're like, why can I not do anything today? And all of a sudden you look down at your app and you're like, oh yeah, okay, it's my menstrual cycle. Take some comfort in that. This is exactly why I tell people to do it. There's an explanation for things. Now, does it excuse being a little bitch at the gym? No. Does it excuse being a little bitch to your partner? No. But if you're like, oh, you know what? I need to be kinder and gentler to myself. Let me go to the gym without any expectations. Let me go to the gym and just be like, just do what I can. Let me approach my partner with a little bit more kindness and say, hey, I just need some space. I don't feel well. I feel irritated. Just leave me alone for a couple of days. Like being able to sort of process that information will change the game 1,000-fold. I promise you. Checking your menstrual cycle. And then I have people who are like, well, I don't get my menstrual cycle because I'm on medication. You still have the 28-day cycle. I promise you. It's not about actually having the physical menstruation. Your body goes through a 28-day cycle. I promise you that. It's a little bit harder to track because you don't really understand when it is like the first day of your period because you don't have the physical symptom of bleeding. But I promise you, if you track those mood swings, if you track the energy, if you track the sleep, I promise you, you will start to see this 28 to 32 day pattern of up and down and up and down and up and down. Because that's what happens to our body. That's what we do. The other thing is, how are you going to go through life not knowing when you're going to get your period? You're just waiting to bleed all over yourself. Like, I never understand women who do not track their periods. Like, are you just waiting to bleed and be like, oh, shoot, that happened? Tracking your menstrual cycle gives you so many benefits and insights into into what's going on with your body and the expression of that. Like there are times during the menstrual cycle where it's like, oh my God, my stomach, like I kind of look pregnant. Oh, that's because it's the menstrual cycle. Oh, there are times where personally, I get cold for about a week. Oh, that's your menstrual cycle. Like there are so many physiological, psychological things that happen to your body because of your menstrual cycle. And if you're not tracking it, then what are you attributing those things to? I've seen it with dozens of clients where they're like, man, I just don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. I feel like crap. I feel like this. I feel like that. And I'm like, okay, well, where are you on your period? Where are you on your menstrual cycle? And they'll check the app and they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's happening. Okay, so give it a week. Feel your feelings. They're valid. You're not crazy. But give it a week. And then tell me next week that you still feel the same way. And they always come back and say, I do not feel the same way. You got to tie these things to what is actually happening. Make the connection on what's happening to your body that is impacting you psychologically, energetically. All of these things are all interconnected. Being a woman is freaking hard enough, but if you just have that little bit of insight, you can better plan, you can better move, you can make moves based on it. Like, because I track so religiously and because my app is like pretty much spot on at this point because it has enough data points to be able to predict future menstrual cycles. Like I know that I'm going to Guatemala for a week. Oh, and guess what? The day that I leave, Aunt Flo is coming to visit. Like, I can plan for that. Like, I know that those days is going to be really hard for me, especially with travel, especially with, like, I'm already ahead of that. I'm already bringing comfort foods. I'm already planning what I'm going to eat when I'm out there to make sure that I feel good and okay. Like, that's crazy, right? but it's a little more information that you can use to understand what's happening to your body and to your mind and to your spirit. Track your menstrual cycle and get that little bit of insight. And if you guys need help figuring out which app to use, let me know. Just shoot me a DM on my Instagram, which is coach_Andy_Hoffer. Okay. Love you guys. Track your menstrual cycle. Bye.